There are moments in life when everything seems to fall apart, when the doors we prayed would open suddenly close, and we're left asking, why me? But sometimes, what we call bad luck is actually the hand of fate, protecting us from what we cannot see. This is a story about timing, destiny, and the unseen forces that guide our steps, even when we don't understand them. It was a chilly morning in the bustling city of Lagos. Tunde, a young graduate filled with hope and ambition, raced through the crowded streets toward the train station. Today was supposed to be the biggest day of his life, a long-awaited job interview that could change his family's future. But fate, as always, had its own plans. As he turned the corner, he saw the train doors sliding shut. "Wait! Please!" he shouted, waving desperately. But the train began to move, slowly at first, then faster, until it disappeared down the tracks. He stood there, breathless, his heart sinking into despair. "All my hard work, for nothing," he muttered. He sat on a bench, frustration boiling inside him. The people around went on with their lives, vendors shouting, cars honking, life moving forward, but for him, time had stopped. He called the company, hoping they'd understand. They didn't. The interview couldn't be rescheduled. The opportunity was gone. Angry at the world and at himself, Tunde wandered aimlessly through the city. He replayed everything in his head: the traffic, the delay, the moment he dropped his phone. "If only I'd left 5 minutes earlier," he thought bitterly. Hours later, he walked past an electronics shop. The news on the screen caught his eye. A breaking report: the same train he was supposed to board had derailed just outside the city. Dozens injured. Some didn't survive. Tunde froze. His hands trembled as he stared at the screen. It couldn't be real. That was his train. He sat down slowly on the pavement, overwhelmed by shock. The frustration, the anger, the disappointment all melted into silence. For a long moment, he just stared at the sky. Tears welled in his eyes as he whispered, "Maybe fate wasn't against me. Maybe it was protecting me." That night, Tunde lit a candle by his bedside, not to mourn a lost opportunity, but to thank God for the life he still had, for the second chance that he never saw coming. And as he stared into the flame, he realized something profound. We often curse the doors that close on us, not knowing they might be saving us from something far worse. Sometimes, what feels like a setback is actually divine protection in disguise. Fate doesn't always give us what we want, but it always gives us what we need. Trust the delays, trust the detours, for every missed train might be a miracle you don't yet understand.